So we'll start by calibrating the Skinfold calipers. Just need to make sure this dial is always on 0. It's an easy process to do. All we do is just turn that clock face around so that is always on 0. Always check it, because when you leave the calipers and come back, quite often that'll move slightly. Just with the calibration as well, it's very important that we don't kind of sort of vigorously bang the end of the calipers together like that. Everything's really gentle with the calipers, because by banging them together and releasing the calipers, it just slightly goes off 0 again. So always ensure it's on 0 every time you perform a Skinfold site. The other thing to remember is when we actually are measuring a Skinfold site, that it's our fingers that are pinching the cross, with the Skinfold site being 2 centimeters from that cross, not pinching above and measuring on the cross. So we're going to take the bicep Skinfold site now. So I'll be pinching at the cross. Now when I pick up, I want to pick up all the fatty tissue within this skin, ensuring I don't pick up any muscle. So the way to just ensure that, if I think I might have a little bit of muscle, just sort of roll the fingers slightly and you'll feel the muscle drop out, leaving you only with the fatty tissue. The Skinfold sites, again, I'm pinching on the cross, and the actual measure for the calipers would be 2 centimeters below the cross. So I'll place my calipers on roughly 2 centimeters below. By counting 1 1002, I take my Skinfold site as 3.0. So again, when I put my calipers on and released the caliper handle, it was 2 seconds after that I actually took my Skinfold measurement. The other thing to take note of there is that I'm always using single decimals, so I went 3.0. I didn't say just 3. It was always to 1 decimal place. If this had been 13, for example, 0.0, I would say 13.0, not 13.0. So with all our Skinfold sites, we need to take 2 measures. If these measures were outside or within or outside of 10% away from each other, I'd need to take a 3rd measure. If I only take 2 measures, I take the average of this measure. If it goes to a 3rd measure, I need to take the median measure as my result. So when we're getting our actual Skinfold sites, it's important to know the direction of which the Skinfold site falls on. So the bicep is a vertical Skinfold site, meaning when I pinch the skin, the fat line is in a vertical direction. So my calipers in this case would be directly below my hand. Spin the patient around. Tricep Skinfold site is also in a vertical direction. With the case of the subscapular Skinfold site, it's a 45-degree Skinfold line, or just the naturally occurring folds within the skin. So you can see this might not be exactly 45 degrees, but it's very comfortable for me to pick it up in that manner. If I try to pick up vertically, you can even see that the skin there is slightly becoming distorted as it turns a corner, so it's not a natural fold. So this would be like so, 45 degrees with my calipers 2 centimeters from my Skinfold cross. When we look at the iliac crest line, in this one we do what's called fingers do the walking. So it's the only case where the cross isn't directly between my finger and my thumb. So I'd place my fingers into the cross, replace it with the thumb, and then pick up the Skinfold. Notice how the cross isn't in the middle there. My thumb is actually on the cross. So I'll do that one more time. Fingers do the walking. And then I would take my Skinfold site right there. In the supraspinale, it's a 45-degree angle. I just place my fingers on the cross again, taking a nice, all the fat that I can get there. And again, 2 centimeters from where my hands are at 45 degrees. The abdomen is a vertical Skinfold site, so collecting the Skinfold in a vertical direction. And the mid-axilla take is a roughly 45 degree skin fold site, or whatever falls naturally in the fold to the body. So in this case, around that 45 degrees is pretty good there also. So I take my skin fold site as there. So the quadricep skin fold site is a vertical line, so I'd be taking the pinch there and measuring my skin fold site there. And the calf, again, it's another vertical skin fold site, so I'd be collecting my skin fold measurement there and measuring it there.